Another thing we have to consider for all the people that keep saying the Bucs are tanking for Caleb Williams, the Bucs are going to get Caleb Williams. I understand it's a very quarterback heavy draft, so you can still find someone else. They're not getting Caleb Williams because clearly the Cardinals are going to be the worst team in the league. And if I'm the Cardinals, I start over. They did get Kyler Murray a huge contract, but I mean, odds are they're going to start over with Caleb Williams or trade that spot to another team that's looking for a quarterback.
This is Dave Canales' one shot to be an offensive coordinator. If he fails here this year, Bowles gets fired, Canales gets fired, Dave is probably going back to being a quarterback's coach or a receivers coach, right? Dave Canales does not want to tank. He does not want to lose. Todd Bowles does not want to lose this season for a quarterback because if he loses, he could be fired with 2 back-to-back losing seasons. He's not going to get another shot at being a head coach ever in this league without having a winning record at some point in time. And he didn't have that with the Jets, and he wouldn't have had that with the Bucs. So, no, Dave Canales, Todd Bowles, Jason Light, the Glazers, nobody wants to lose in this organization. Nobody wants to tank for a quarterback. Oh, and by the way, Matt, this is like the deepest quarterback draft probably in recent memory coming up. There could be as many as 20 quarterbacks drafted, as many as 12 within the first 3 rounds. This is one of those years where you don't need to be in the top 5 or the top 10 to have a good quarterback. You're going to find a good quarterback in the second round in this year's draft.
This is the one year where you can fall into no man's land and kind of be okay. Because another scenario is, what if the Bucs go 8-9, 9-8, and you're in one of those situations like, you're not good enough to be a contender, but you clearly don't stink enough to get a top 5 pick. What do? Do you re-sign Baker Mayfield? Do you go with Kyle Trask if they're in the scenario where Trask ends up playing this season? What do? Well, you do have another option of we can get our quarterback of the future in this year's draft late in the first round or in that second round or something like that. And, as we're learning more and more, depending on how your offense is, and as we've talked about, this offense is very quarterback friendly. You saw what San Fran has done with Brock Purdy. It is possible to win with a quarterback that isn't a top 5 quarterback. They're not instantly going to be Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, but you can build a foundation, and that's what Canales is doing. And again, I always go back to, why did they re-sign Jamel Dean on defense? Why did they re-sign Levante David if they're really going to tank? Why bring back all of these great players? I don't know.
Exactly. I'm with you.